Hello everyone, this is AZ-724 and this is my Autozam AZ-1 out of Lego. Before we start, I want to say that instructions for models shown in this video can be found on my Rebrickable page. Links are in video description. So, this is my 6-stud white Autozam AZ-1, also known as Suzuki car. Let's take a look at the features and techniques I used to make this mini supercar. This model was designed in the same scale and using same ideas as previous key cars I made before. First one, of course, is that it must fit 2 minifigures, and to achieve that I decided to use somewhat illegal technique. By placing 2 minifigs this way, I reduced distance between them from 1 stud to 1 plate. This minifigure placement allowed me to save some space and implement a very important key feature of this car. Gull windows. This time I wanted to challenge myself and not only build a small Lego car, but to also include some functions. To achieve that, I used some plates with bars and clips to shape the door. Then I used those plates with railings to make door height look a bit more close to the real thing. To connect two doors, I used a bar with a Technic connector for a strong connection. This whole construction is sturdy and easy to remove when you want to place your minifigures inside the model, as it only holds on a single axle hole. As you can see, doors are pretty easy to open, and clutch power between bar and clip allows to display model with both doors open. As for the other interesting techniques I used in build, it is of course the spoiler. For it I used some brackets and a transparent 1x4 tile to keep everything connected. For the front part I used some unusual techniques to make it appear more rounded, by using the same bar plates and clip plates to properly angle the front compared to my previous builds. As for the windshield, I used this very popular technique that uses minifigure hands and some bars with flexible 3mm holders. Unfortunately, because of how tight space inside the car is, the interior is very simple and only has a steering wheel. To give red car even more personality over stock one, I decided to use some custom rims. These are based off numerous three-spoke rim designs that were really popular in the 90s. Those are also pretty easy to build. And as for the color options, there are a pretty big list. Feel free to pause the video to read the colors for the tuned version and a stock one. And for the last, I'm really happy with how this model turned out and how it looks compared to my other key cars. I will probably continue to grow my key cars collection bigger. Thank you very much for watching today's video, I hope you enjoyed it. I am still experimenting with the format and would also like to hear your thoughts about it. So this is all for today. See you next video.